everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be learning about stem and leaf plots. A stem and leaf plot is another way of displaying data, and it actually includes the data in the display. Let's go ahead and look at these numbers that are on the screen. As you can see, there are a bunch of numbers that are written on the screen. A stem and leaf plot will help us organize these numbers in an orderly fashion so that we can review all of them in the best way possible. Normally, these numbers are not going to be in numerical order when they are given to you. So the first step is to put them into numerical order as they are shown on the screen now. The next part to drawing a stem and leaf plot is drawing a line down the middle. On the left side of the line, we are going to write our 10. And on the right side of this line, we are going to write our ones that are in the numbers that are given to us. Let's start off with the number 18. So we are going to write our 10s here and then our 8 on this side. The next number is 19. We already have our ones here, so we're just going to write a comma and then a 9. The next number is another 19, so we're just going to write another 9 like so. Our next number is 22. So our 10s is now a 2. And our ones is also a 2. Now our next number is 22 once again, and then another 22. Next we have a 25, so we are going to write a 5. Now our next number is 31. We are going to write a 3 on this side, and then a 1 on this side. Next number is 31 again, so we're going to write another 1, and then another 1. Our next three numbers are all 36, so we're going to write 3 6s. Now we are in the 40s, so we're going to write a 4 here, a 0 here, another 0, and now a 3. This is what a finished stem and leaf plot looks like. If you notice carefully, you'll see that a stem and leaf plot has the shape of a histogram that is drawn horizontally. Let's draw another stem and leaf plot. Here are our numbers. Once again, to save time, these numbers are already given to you in numerical order. However, more often than not, these numbers will be given to you in a random order, so make sure that you put them in numerical order to increase your efficiency in solving this problem. Now let's draw our stem and leaf. This side I will label as S for stem, and this side I will label as L for leaf. Our first number is 16, so we're going to have 1 and then a 6. The next number, which is 19, also starts with a 1, so we're just going to put a 9 after it. Our next number is 20, so our stem is now 2 and our leaf is 0. The next two numbers are both 22, so we are going to write 2 twice. Our next number is 23, so we're just going to add a 3. The next number is 38. Our stem is a 3 and our leaf is an 8. This is the only number in the 30s place. Our next number is 40, so we're going to have a 4 for our stem and a 0 for our leaf. 46 also has a 4 for the stem, but instead has this number 6 for its leaf. Our last two numbers both have a 5 for the stem, and then a 2, and then a 4. Now, instead of ending our problem here, let's try to find the mode, the median, and the mean just by looking at this stem and leaf plot. So we know that the mode is the number that occurs the most often. By looking just at the leaf side, we can see that the number 2 occurs twice. No other number in this stem and leaf plot occurs twice on the same line. So we know that our mode equals 22. Next, we are going to find our median. The median is the middle number. So let's count all of our numbers that we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can count this easily just by counting the amount of leaves. So the middle number in 11 is 6. So we can count either 6 numbers from the top or bottom to find our middle number. I'm going to count from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our middle number is 23. So our median equals 23. Lastly, we are going to find our mean. Remember that the mean is the average. So we are going to do 16 plus 19, which we got from our first stem, plus 20, plus, we see that we have the number 22 twice, so we will just do 2 times 22 plus 23 plus 38 plus 40 plus 46 plus 52 plus 54. We are going to divide all of these numbers by the amount of numbers that we are adding, which we know is 11. So if we add all of these numbers into our calculator and divide it by 11, our answer is 32. So the mean equals 32. Now let's solve a word problem. The word problem says this. James has test scores of 82, 73, 76, and 92. What must he score on a fifth test if his average score is to be 82? So we know that average in the problem is equivalent to finding the mean. We know that our mean needs to equal 82, so we can put 82 here. 82 is going to equal 82 plus 73 plus 76 plus 92 plus an unknown test score, which we will write as n, all divided by the amount of tests that he took, which is 5. So the first thing we're going to do in order to solve this problem is get rid of the fraction. We can do this by multiplying both sides by 5. 82 times 5 equals 410. So 410 is going to equal 82 plus 73 plus 76 plus 92, which equals 323, plus n. In order to isolate n, we are going to subtract 323 from both sides. 410 minus 323 equals 87. So 87 equals n. So we know that in order for James to get an average test score of 82, he needs to get an 87 on his fifth test. Let's try one more word problem. This one is a little more challenging. It says, at high school A, the mean score of 50 students on a science test is 75. At high school B, the mean score of 40 students on that same test is 80. What is the mean score of the 90 students? So we know that at high school A, the mean score, which is 75, equals n scores divided by the 50 students. N represents all of the scores that those 50 students got added together. This, remember, equals high school A. At high school B, we know that the mean score of 80 equals m over 40. If we solve these proportions by doing cross multiplication, we can see that 75 times 50 equals n. That means that n equals 3,750. Now for high school B, if we use the same process and we do 80 times 40 equals m, we find out that m equals 3,200. Now what we need to do is add these two numbers together and divide it by all 90 students. So 3,750 plus 3,200, all divided by 90, is going to equal our answer. If we plug all of this into our calculator, we approximately get 77.3. So the mean score of 90 students from both high schools is approximately 77.3. Thank you so much for watching this video about stem and leaf plots. I hope that you enjoyed. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't already. Thanks again so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!